Hey guys, Atk Arianrhod here from Langrisser C. I'm from the Guild Legion of Scorn, and welcome back to the Disney Apex Cup 2 series. Now we are covering Group D, the finals of Group D, which shows off our run-up for Season 4, Zhongwei, and of course the organizer for the tournament and the biggest sponsor. So many props to Zhongwei for doing this for the community. Versus Bigga on the right side, and this will be a best of 3 as the previous group finals were. Again, to avoid spoilers, I've jumped straight into the match and paused it at the very first instance that I can. Let's do some preliminary box analysis. So for Zhongwei, he is running a standard double tank and I think triple healer box if I'm not mistaken. Then 1, 2, 3 with a half healer in the form of D-Lit and Licorice. Yeah. So this is get ready to see this a lot. This is okay. So Joshua is an interesting side pick. This is not Joshua is not usually seen in this box, but this minus Joshua is more or less the box that most people will be running, or the most meta AOE debuff box, especially with Gizarov having a huge boost in the form of his 3C. For Bigga, let's see what he is doing. 1 tank, 2 tanks, 2 tanks, 1, 2, 3, 4 healers. Single target, single target, single target, AoE, AoE, both single target, both Gizarov. Okay, interesting. So a bit of a hybrid. For Zhongwei, he looks like he's going more of AoE, but let's see what his first ban priority is. So Bigga's going for a ban dog, so it means that he wants to play AoE if he's going to ban the dog first. Ban dog, so play AoE as well from Zhongwei. He's going to pick the Landius, of course, his only remaining tank. Rian and Ares banned, not surprised. They're quite big threats. Rian and okay. Arianrhod. So Zhongwei has lots of memes for his Arianrhod in the Disney Discord. If you go there, you will see, because his Arianrhod's rocking plus 5/2/2 green in attack, which means it hits like a truck, especially against a cavalry unit like Landius. Okay, Zerida and Liana, and interesting, Joshua to buff up Arianrhod's AoE damage, I assume. Alright, D-Lit and Zerida gone. Okay, Yulia, gospel for Yulia, alright. But if she AoEs her to death, then you know. Myla's gone. Sophia for rewind. Nice. So very nice team. AoE team you've got there. Okay. Sophia. A lot of healing on this side. Gizarov and D-Lit gone. Probably Licorice. Yeah. Yusuke. Too many healers already. Yeah. Okay, so this is now he's sort of switched his focus to single target because of the bans from Zhongwei, and obviously single target against Landius is a bit more difficult just due to the fact that he has a revive. Of course, Yulia is still pretty potent if she can get in range. Good, she brought holy troops. Although I'm surprised as to why she brought Holy and not unicorns. Maybe she is depending on Yulia to take down Arianrhod. Okay, fairly standard stuff so far. Oh sorry, I should have seen the skills. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yep, the usual for Joshua. Dark Despair, Demonic Advent. No faction buff for Licorice. This is a lucky 10 yield. Alright. Either that or it's a strengthen. There is no strengthen, so it was a lucky 10 yield. Over on Bigga's side, single target Rachel. Single target Rachel is a bit of a gamble, because if you can't hit anything with her, that means that she is not going to heal your team. And that puts a lot on Sophia's shoulders to heal. But we'll see what he does. Okay, so he transforms into Licorice's nasty side. Right, faction buff for Yusuke? Really? Did he already have a faction buff? You just want the immune to stun. Okay, sure. She doesn't... Okay, she has the gospel. Alright, fair enough. She can't... So she can still move a bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these guys are all in range of Dark Dragon Breath. But I don't think it's a great move. So again, for all your AoE players out there, your AoEs need to be comboed. I mean, you guys will know this already from PvE, that a single AoE isn't going to do very much, especially if your opponent can heal up in between. You need to chain your AoEs together in order to do anything worthwhile. Right, so he's building up stacks, I suppose. Yep. So, in the danger zone. Yep. Yep. So he's doing this primarily to build up stacks of Steel Maiden. You can do this as player 1 because you're going to go first on next turn. So you can move up Atlantis to guard. You don't have to worry about Arianrhod getting sniped by Yusuke, for example. Obviously, if Yusuke had brought heavy infantry, that would be a distinct threat. But even so, sometimes Yusuke is strong enough to punch through Arianrhod, especially if she doesn't have a shield from Grand Cross. That is defense is a bit low, but that's because zhongwei has put all this enchants into his attack, which you can see here. Alright, let's keep going. So P1 advantage because he gets to move first. So he gets a free stack of Steel Maiden and he moves back to safety after that. Breeze into Yulia, that's always a big threat. So where was he before this? He is within breeze range. Right. Yulia is always a threat. It's just that because now heroes have so much mobility that she's been kept in check, and the fact that there's so many AoEs around. Okay, breeze into Joshua. Just playing the positioning game. Anyone with a lucky breeze, not that it really matters. Okay, out of range of Yulia. Repositioning around the repositioning around the breeze, Yulia still gets the breeze anyway. The problem with this is that there's not much follow-up. Rachel's too far away, so he has to move up Yusuke somewhere where he can have some follow-up. Joshua can attempt to AoE now with his Dark Demise, just to force a heal out of his Sophia. Interesting. Yep, so Joshua chooses the AoE now to force that heal, and of course to try to strip. If I remember correctly, Phantom Raid strips buffs. Let me just check that. Whether it's just Dark Demise. I don't know, I haven't played Joshua in so long. Oh no, sorry, it doesn't. Alright. Okay, it's just Dark Demise that strips buffs. Alright. So you can kind of sense what's going to happen. Basically, Yulia's in range to strike, and that's what's going to happen. Yusuke, is he transform? He is. +1 range. Yes? No? No, no +1 range yet. Because he's not angry. Alright. His transformation is wearing off, so he needs to engage this turn. Either that, or risk having lots and lots and lots of downtime. His downtime, Yusuke's downtime is like Zerida's. Really long if you're gonna do faction buff All Hazard Zerida. Okay, so he makes his first move. Dark Tincture. I don't think there's a gospel, so he cannot be Eh? How interesting. Ah, nice. There's a blood pact. Alright, so just note that there is no gospel. note that Dark Tincture, he's invulnerable, which means that Zhongwei is running a Blood Pact, which explains the high HP, but very good defense values despite the Blood Pact. Skill is white, which means that it's not Overlords or Bracer, and I should have picked that up earlier, but oh well. So if there's a Blood Pact, Yusuke doesn't do very much. There is no reduction in healing from your Yusuke, and now he has significant downtime. Yep, 3C, heal up, cause issues for Yulia. Nice. Yulia's gonna go in anyway, not that she has a choice. Godly Menace. The Blood Shield trigger. If the Blood Shield had not triggered, that would be a dead Landius, or at least the first life would be gone. So, okay. Arianrhod's gonna Grand Cross. Ooh, look at that damage. My god. That's a dead Yulia. Oh, that's a dead Yusuke, so. Very nice. Let's see that again. Okay. How interesting. Taking action. How did Yusuke die from that? Was it the Scarlet Reaper? Probably, right? Okay. Booms. Scarlet Reaper. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Immune to fixed damage, so she barely lives. Look at that. That was really close. She almost died, actually. From one AoE. My goodness. The next AoE is gonna kill her anyway. Yeah, no revive. She still has that shield. Both break because she took both magical and physical damage from the Zealots and Yulia herself. Ooh, so nasty. Oh, there we go. That's all the follow-up you need. Oh, a silence. That's just unfortunate. It cannot be healed as well. Oh, wow. That was a crazy range of debuffs. Oof. You're not going to withstand the AoE storm. Oof. First life of Landia is gone. Okay, let's see the debuffs on that Licorice before healing. So we have cannot receive buffs. Ouch. Cannot heal yourself. That's really bad. Rachel obviously got silence, which is not what you want to see. So she tries to dispel with mass heal. Dispel one debuff and hopefully get the silence. Which I think was successful. And now that Rachel is unsilenced, the main problem is that she can't do much. Because I think this is played before the range staff. She needs to attack at 2 range. Yeah. So Landis is going to guard. Okay. I mean, it's pretty clear at this time who has won. Yeah, there's a lot of follow-up from Zhongwei's side. Oh my gosh, it's only game 1. Okay. Okay, Lightning Strike. Full health Landius means it's painful for Rachel to attack. Oof. Good night. Yeah, I think that's the end of it, man. And was there a clock? Didn't he just use that? Clock Joshua. So interesting. Okay, same thing. AoE play from Zhongwei and Bigga. Okay, I'm going to try to finish this a bit quicker because I want to sleep. Okay, Landius, Ares, Rian, not surprised. Landius, Ares, Rian. He's respected the Arianrhod now. Okay, Rachel. Rachel's second pick. I'm not too fond of Rachel's second pick because she's not that consequential that you really need a second. You could have picked someone else instead. That was a bit more consequential. He now has to pick. Oh no. Okay, so he's gonna lose his healers. Oh no, he's not. Alright. Sophia for the rewind. Giz. No Giz. Interesting. Iris, healer. Gizerov, yes, as expected. The faction buff for Rian, Joshua and Zerida. Clock Joshua and Zerida. Wait. Wasn't I saying there was a breeze? Oh, there's a rewind, I'm sorry. It was a breeze Joshua that got rewinded. My apologies. It was a breeze Joshua that got rewinded by Sophia. My bad. Okay, Lucky Breeze. Building up stacks of Ashen Chevalier. Okay, mass resist is on everyone. For those who are not aware, mass resist is basically immune to stun, speed decrease, and buff negation. Okay, the old man summoned one of his balls. Okay, it's fine. Buying space. Interesting choice of troops. Templar Knights. This means he's worried about magical AoE. Sorry, magical damage. Alright. Is that within striking range? Yeah, it is. Not that it's gonna do much though. Yeah. Exactly. And Sophia has mass heal, so I assume. Yeah. But no. Oh, she doesn't. How interesting. Okay. Let's see whether he initiates. He does. The problem with initiating now is that there's not much follow up. And there is Sea of Miracles available for D-Lit to cleanse the debuffs. Okay, so double debuffs, trying to crush the opposing team by weight of debuff. Let's see what is the end result. Rian cannot heal yourself. Oh, Gizerov. Fixed damage. Cannot use passives, that's fine. Passives are still up because he has got Gospel, so no debuffs on him. D-Lit, unfortunately, silence, so she can't use Sea of Miracles to cleanse debuffs. Although there's so many that, yeah. Sophia, nothing much. Alright. Transforms, yep. So that's Bigga's load, basically. He's like completely blown all his cooldowns and all that. So all zhongwei needs to do is to survive the onslaught. Oh, almost died. Uh-oh. So remember turn order. Turn order dictates that Bigga will go first, which means that Rachel... Oh no! Oh no, she's single target. Why? Why would you bring one AoE? Why would you bring one AoE? Oh well, Rachel single target, which means that she can't really finish off Gizerov and maybe even Rian. With turn priority, she could have done it if she had actually brought one AoE, but alas, alas. It is what it is. Alright, move again. Just to reduce the duration of the debuffs, that's fine. Okay, rewind. So if, honestly, if Rachel had an AoE, I think Arianrhod would be dead, and Gizerov would be dead. Most likely, anyway. Okay. Oof. Okay, let's see what everybody gets. Cannot receive buffs. Ouch. This is not too bad. Just cannot use passives. What did Landius got? Unfortunately, heal reversal. That's a very dangerous one to get. Heal reversal, silence, and passives. Oh, very nasty debuffs. This is why Rian is so feared. This is what happens when you ban Arianrhod. Although, I mean, after the last game, it's hard to argue with, you know, banning Arianrhod. Yeah, heal reversal. Oof. Did not cleanse the debuff, which means that he's going to get heal reversed. Dark Reaper. There we go. First life gone. Even though he has Templar Knights, he's not really doing much. Yes, okay, good. Heal reversal is gone. He can heal up his Landius now with his Iris. Yeah. How interesting. Oh, okay, right. Fair enough. Yeah. So note the placement of the skill. He was careful not to hit a Sophia with the mass heal because that would have killed her. Lots of clocks from Bigga. So Zhongwei is just hanging in there by the skin of his teeth. And he got silenced again. 349, my goodness, 687. This is all a very marginal survival. Again, can you imagine what would have happened if Rachel had actually brought an AoE? This would most probably have been a win for Bigga, actually. A lot of cannot be healed debuffs, so that's a dead Landius. I'm impressed. A very nice play. Okay. Debuff, debuff, debuff. Oof. So heal reversal. Cannot use passives. Silenced. Cannot use active skills. Sorry, what was that again? Damage. Okay. Iris. Cannot move. Sophia's almost dead. And everyone's... yeah, and Rachel can't heal anybody. Nasty, nasty. Now it is time. Nice, nice, nice. Got his tear to cleanse. Was he... ooh, beautiful. Wait, was he silenced? Sorry, let me just check what Gizerov is doing. Yeah, he was silenced. That's why he can't use his 3C. Right. Okay. So full health Landius smacks into Deedlit half health troops. So the infantry Deedlit goes down. Not a surprise. Are you an ogre yet? Pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, Gizerov. Rewind, she's gonna kill herself, I think. Yeah. Because of the heal reversal. Fatal Arc Slash. I think he clocked that. Either that or it was because of Deedlit dying and he had the faction buff. Okay. Rian survives. Nice. So Bozo's dead. Okay, so that's a dead Sophia. Reset his cooldown. Okay, he gospels onto Iris. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Some cats have decided to start fighting. I hope you guys can hear it. Alright. Termination slash Dawn. Oof. Beautiful damage. No debuffs because of Gospel. Oh, he clocked that. Oh, that's critical. What did you get? Mobility 2. Cannot move passives. Cannot heal yourself. Teleporting out of the way. Alright. Okay. He's finally going to use his 3C. AoE damage. Very nice. And he's going to attack again. Oh, this combo is just oof. That's a dead Iris, I think. Oh no. The bolts kicked in. Okay. Is that a dead Rachel? From Termination slash Dawn that he clocked. Oof. I think it is, you know. Too many stacks of this burn. She's gonna die. Can you Dark Reaper somebody? Can you heal yourself? I don't know whether her Dark Reaper is up. It should be up. Oh, I guess it's not. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was close. Oh, that's really close as well. My goodness, Rian is still alive. Okay, that's a dead Rachel. Okay, the ultimate construct is dead. Wait, there's no guard. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Okay, let's reconstruct that. So Gizerov and the ball have already trapped Iris in this corner of the map. He was silenced, so he couldn't use his guard skill even if he wanted to. Where did the silence come from? From here? Yeah, from here. That was a clutch silence. It came from the ogre state, basically. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So if he wasn't silenced... If he wasn't silenced here, he could come down and he could guard for Iris. But he was, so he had to take the next best move, which was to kill the construct. Yep. Dead Iris means Landius is gone. More or less. Oh, Rian is disgusting. Kill the old man. Yeah. Old man is very, very, very tanky. Oh, he reversal. Oh, nasty. Just to reduce the cooldown on that. Nice. The ball. Go, ball, go. Oh, very nice. So very, very clutch debuffs in the end. It was a very close game for the second game. Bigga almost had it from his AoE combos, but Zhongwei managed to pull through in the end. Okay, so that is the Group D finals between Zhongwei and Bigga. As always, I hope you found that helpful, useful, and entertaining. This is Atk Arianrhod, signing off.